Hi everybody, Megan from Made by Megan here. Thank you for tuning in on another video tutorial from me. What we're making today is this card featuring the Floral Essence stamp set, and it actually uses masking technique in the background here. Recently I was on Facebook playing some games and showcasing my handmade products because we couldn't hold a pop-up shop during March thanks to because of the all of the COVID stuff going around and then the country moving into lockdown. So one of the games we played was I asked everyone to make suggestions about what they'd like to see in my videos, techniques, and the winner won 2 meters of ribbon from me. So Rosie Dunn won the competition, the game, and her suggestion was the masking technique, and that's what we're going to feature today. So the card uses the Floral Essence stamp set, which is in our main catalogue, and that stamp set actually bundles with this punch for 10% off when you get both of them. So that punch coordinates with this image here, and I just wanted to point out that it's not a part of the bundle, but also in the catalogue is this 3-leaf punch, and that coordinates with this stamped image here. So you'll find the stamp set and punch bundle is a part of the Perennial Essence suite, and now this is in our main catalogue. So from page 106 to 108 you'll see the products available in that suite. There is one order code. If you want to get everything in the suite, you can just order it with one code, or you can just order the bits and pieces you like, and that's where you'll find them in the main catalogue there. So let's get started. Pop that to the side. What I'm going to do is start by folding my card base in half, and then just running my bone folder over that. I have some scrap paper and my stamping mat, because I'm using the mat because we're using a photopolymer stamp set which has no sponge in itself, but also my surface, the table I'm working on, is really uneven. I've just got scrap paper. This is the one I used to make the sample. And I'm going to pull in, I've got the 2 flower images from the stamp set. Let me show you. This one here, the outline, and then the larger of the 2 solid flowers. We're using these 2 today. So I'm just going to grab the outline stamp set, and so this is Calypso Coral card base and Calypso Coral ink. I'm just going to add some stamping around the 2 opposite corners there, and it's just going to create a bit of interest and a bit of depth to the card base. Okay, and then I've got some of the DSP that coordinates with the stamp set and suite. And I'm going to have my measurements in a blog post up on my blog, madebymegan.blog, after this, so that you can know all of the dimensions. And I'm going to adhere this down using my liquid glue just off center, well, just off skew there. Okay, and so just doing that bit of stamping on the card base just adds a little bit more interest in that layer, rather than just having the bold colour showing through. So now we will do the sentiment. This is an oval I've die cut from the Layering Ovals die sets. So I think it's about the fourth up from the smallest, and I've just cut a coordinating matching size in the scalloped edge in Gold Glimmer. So here we go, I've got the sentiment in Memento Black. Stick that down need the outline and the Calypso Coral. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do full strength a little bit up over the top here, and then I'm going to stamp off and just come in and cover the words a little. There you go. And I will use my liquid glue again and stick that down. So I'm not sure if you can hear them, but my family, kids and my husband, are running around outside having lots of fun. We're just about, I think we're a day short from the halfway mark of the original 4 weeks for lockdown here in New Zealand, and we're doing pretty well. I hope you're all doing well too and keeping yourselves busy or happy or whatever. I mean, we don't necessarily have to be busy, do we? Just being happy in our bubble. It's a good goal. Alright, so that's the sentiment piece. I'll pop that aside. This is the piece I want for the front of Very Vanilla. Now this is actually going to sit off center a little as well, so I'm going to place it on the card front where I think I want it to sit. Then I'm going to bring in the sentiment and place that, and I'm just going to trace around it really lightly with a pencil, and this is going to guide the stamping that we're going to do for the masking. So oopsies. There you go, something like that. And what I've done is on a post-it note, over the sticky part of the post-it, I've actually pre-stamped and cut out 2 flowers that we're going to use to do the masking. And let me show you how that works. So I'm going to come in, and in full strength I'm just going to do 1 flower somewhere around the bottom there like that, and another full strength up the top here. Cool. Then I'm going to bring in my post-it note. I'm going to stick that over here, and this is now masking that first stamped image, and I'm going to stamp off and do a flower around the bottom there. Oops, doesn't sound like my daughter's very happy. Never mind, Willie's on the job. And a flower there. And just be careful, you can get quite a bit of smudging ink on your fingers coming off the post-it note. So just be careful. Don't want smudges on the rest of your card, if we can help it. 2. Okay, and then what I want to do is come back in the center here and actually do a full strength flower. So this is where having the 2, it's going to be handy. I've only traced around and cut around the bottom of this one, so I'm just going to make sure it goes there and put the other one there. And this time I want a full strength flower just to fill in that gap there, and then the same on the other side. Just inked up my Calypso Coral ink pad too, so it's rather juicy and I'm getting a ton on my block, but hey, never mind. Okay, and that's the basic frame I wanted to create around, that's going to sit around the sentiment there. So just to break up the colour, because we've got Calypso Coral base, you know, the pinky, what is that? Petal pink, I think, petal pink. It's all rather orange, and a way to break that up, I thought, would be to bring in the leaf image with Old Olive and stamp that around. So I'm just going to, essentially the space we have left for flowers is in the 4 corners there, so I'm just going to, did I say flowers? I meant leaves. I'm going to come in and do full strength here, I might even just stamp off and just offset and do a half strength. Similar over here, I'm going to do full strength and a half strength. And over here, oops, look at that, I got a ripped doodacky. The cool thing about cutting out the post-its is they will last you a couple of cards, so you can, and the ink will dry on them, so you can pop them away in with the stamp set and use them on a couple of different cards. There you go, it's broken now. Do full strength and half strength, and we're done. So I would keep this, my two masks, and I'll just stick them in the stamp set there and use them again next time I'm crafting with it. So pop that away. Now I've got So Saffron for the center of the flowers, and you'll see there's three different flowers and 3 different centers, and they're all made to fit in one of the flowers. So I picked out the one to suit what we're making, and because it's photopolymer, it's super easy to line up. And stamping in So Saffron is a nice light colour to see through the ink in the stamp for where we want it to go. So done. And before I put all of the inks away, I actually want to do one flower on the inside, and on my sample I did it half strength and then a full strength and a half strength flower. I want to try a full strength flower and see. I think that'll make it just look a bit nicer, so a little bit more vibrant. And because I just re-inked my ink pad, it hasn't had time to sit and sort of settle very nicely, if that makes sense. Here we go. So I'm going to go full strength and a half strength there, and then we'll just do the center. There you go, it sounds like my beautiful family has come inside. Little footsteps out the door, microwave going. Lovely. So it's going to be the inside of our card, and we can actually stick that right down now. So I like to use my liquid glue, the multi-purpose liquid glue. You might like using tear and tape or snail. It is really personal preference. When it comes to 3D projects or layers though, layers with a lot of weight around them, I do like using the liquid glue. I think it's got a stronger hold, and especially where I am in the Waikato, it can get a bit, look, smudge, never mind. It can get a bit humid, and these layers can struggle a little. So we've done that, we've done the sentiment. What we need to do is colour some ribbon. What I've got is a length of probably about 45 centimetre Whisper White Crinkles seam binding ribbon. I'll make sure I tell you the right length in my blog post. And I've got the dark Old Olive, so I'm using dark this time. I used the light Old Olive blend on my sample, and again I just wanted to try the dark and just see what the difference was. I like buying white ribbons and baker's twine because it means that you can colour it and have any colour to suit any project. And I mean, how quick and easy was that? Done. Okay, and I want to tie that around my card base here. not card base, just this layer we've stamped. There we go. I think already I like the dark olive. It's just popping a bit more against those oranges and breaking it up. Oh, and I have tons of ribbon left, so I don't think I've measured that right at all. But anyhow, so that doesn't matter. I want it to sit a little bit lower, so nearer the bottom of where the sentiment is going to go. Yep, that looks good. Glue that on. And I've put this layer flat just because we're going to pop up the sentiment, and the knot in the bow creates a bit of dimension as well. So here we go, offset this one again, something like that. Now I've got smudgy fingers, so I'm just going to be careful. I have an eraser here somewhere. Thought I did. Oh, here it is. Just those pencil lines we drew in earlier. I'll just take those out with the eraser. Okay. Lovely. I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals. I just happen to have some cut up because I've run out of my minis and I cut some up for a project I was working on. So I'm just going to use 4 of those. And that'll go right into the centre there. Grab my paper snips, trim up the end of that bow. Nice little angle cut there. So there we have it. Quick and easy. Beautiful. I love the little bit of glimmer sticking out, the coordinating ribbon tucked under the sentiment there. And you know what? This is one we've made today, and this is a sample. I think I like the dark old olive better for the ribbon, and I definitely like the dark flower on the inside better. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Which do you prefer, dark olive or the light olive? There we go. So I hope you've enjoyed that. So we've seen the stamp set we use and how it coordinates. So remember, the current promotion with Stampin' Up is the Ornate Garden Suite early release. So that is actually new products from our new exciting annual catalogue. They've released a whole month and a bit early. So I'll have more details about that on my blog. The April gift from me, purchase gift from me, I haven't posted yet, but I post that up on my blog and Facebook page. It's going to be the assorted pom-poms pack. So that's an $11.50 value free for anyone who places an order with me of $60 or more, and that's before shipping. So it's my April gift, so don't forget about that. And now, so I wanted to talk to you about Stampin' Up's shipping. So Stampin' Up announced that they were not able to ship orders due to them not having an essential not being essential services at any rate. So what we can do as demonstrators and yourselves as customers is we can actually still place orders, and they will be picked and packed by the warehouse team, the Stampin' Up warehouse team, but they will not be shipped until level 4 is lifted and the country is taking more than just essential services and orders, packages and things. So just wanted to give you an update on that, and when I learn more I'll let you know via my Facebook page and newsletter and things. So I'm actually going to have a class to go using the Floral Essence and coordinating punch in the bundle. So I'm hoping to have that together and live ready to go before the end of April, so just in a week or two. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I think that's me. So thanks again for tuning in and for watching me make this beautiful card. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my blog. Thanks everybody. Bye.